Hi and welcome to another video. This one is going to be the Winter Wonderland tag. It is, I think, like 6 or 7 questions. And I will link in the description the original video as well as the questions. So the first question is, what book is so happy and sweet that it warms your heart? And I feel like this is probably what a lot of people are saying, but I can't really think of another one that I just think, oh, that's so sweet. So I'm picking Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. And the next question is, what is your favorite book with a white cover? And I actually don't think I have that many. There's actually like a bunch of white covers behind me, but that's more of like I lost dusk jackets, and so they are white covers. But I went with Every Boy's Got One by Meg Cabot. That sounds kind of inappropriate, but she's actually talking about a heart. Don't be gross. This is like a chick lit novel. It's told in like emails and journal entries and stuff like, and like I think some text messages or something too. Yeah, it's a really, really cute story. It's very sweet. It's a quick read too. Next is, you're sitting in a nice comfy chair wearing a onesie with a lovely warm hot chocolate, but what monster read are you reading? And I'm assuming this means like a monster story, and I don't really read monster books, so the only thing I can think of are vampires, and the vampire books that I like the most right now is Vampire Academy, I guess. And I only own one of them, so I own Spiritbound. So this is representing all of Vampire Academy right now by Rochelle Mead. Next is, it started snowing, so you decided to have a snowball fight. What fictional character would you love to have a snowball fight with? And I don't know if this question, sorry, I'm like trying to scroll through these questions stealthily. I don't know if this question is supposed to be about like who you would have fun with in a snowball fight or the opposite, and I've decided to go with who I would like to most hit with snow, perhaps sneaking ice in there. Don't do that, kids. That's wrong. But so I picked Bella Swan because I can't stand her. I find her flat and boring and complacent and just not interesting at all, so I would like to throw snowballs at her, and I don't think she would successfully hit me, at least as a human. Maybe as a vampire I would take the chance. Next, okay, this is the second to last question. Sadly, your fire is beginning to go out, so what book would you tear the last few chapters out to throw into the fire? Now this one was really hard for me because I feel like if there's ever a part of a book I don't like, it's usually the beginning, not the end. I'm usually pretty satisfied with endings. So I was just thinking through everything, and I decided to go with City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Now I love this book. I love this series. The reason I'm doing this is because the last chapters in this book are awful. Like what they do to you emotionally are horrible. I mean, it's not like getting rid of these are going to prevent them from being in, oh, you can't really see, it's too high. But that's where my other Mortal Instruments books are. It's not like it's going to stop you from having to go through City of Ashes and City of Glass, but at least I wouldn't have to read the things that are told to Jason Clary that are heartbreaking. So I would get rid of those. And the last question is, what book is so close to your heart that you would gift it to someone this Christmas who hasn't read before but wants to get into reading? And I actually feel like this would probably be a horrible book to give to just like some random person. You would have to know that the person could handle the content. But especially when it comes, and I wanted to include romance novels, so I'm including one. Honestly, I would probably, if I wanted to get somebody into romance, I would give them like a Julia Quinn or a Lisa Kleypas book, in all honesty. But as much as I love those books, I had to go with this book, which is super shiny, which is Lover Awakened by J.R. Ward, and it's the 3rd book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood. I love this story. It's heartbreaking, it's emotional, it's amazing. I think J.R. Ward is like the closest you can get to like literature in the romance world, so that's what I went with. Although I probably really wouldn't start somebody with this book. But yes, and that is the Winter Wonderland book tag. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Bye!